ahwefo na etifo yi mu bi akwa biom edeba akroma TV so na yebora insem ma na yeboro mu ewo former vice president Dr. Bawumia. Yes, we straight bullet na ono so ato e amane John Dramani Mahama ewo ye new tax ono so e de ababonten the D levy no Dr. Bawumia ababonten be to be pa e de amane John Dramani Mahama mayenko na enkuti insem Dr. Bawumia so abeka na ba bi de ho enkomo
Omuchan trumpet pray every day. Obiehu ejintra omucha. Enna na yo samu nyina mo omudi dumso levy aba. Dumso levy. Dumso levy. So first no mo si e levy na yedi aba. Omube yi e levy no omube yi. Enne omudi dumso levy aba. It is 8 times the e-levy. Oman suswan yo. And then uto 1 liter of petrol 1 cedi no ubetia. Uto 1,000 cedis of petrol ubetia 83 cedis. 83 cedis as tax. E-levy no usende obi 1,000 momwa ubetia 10 cedis. And then umbetia 4,000 ubetia 83 cedis for fuel. We nimina more beba. By the time yebe do 2028 no Ghana nyina be hu se umutwa ntro bebre mimi gidi se umubeka nkire yen se yensan ba bio embafa aban no ensiesie Ghana.
We're being told that if you buy a fuel for 12 cedis, you're going to pay 1 cedi. The NPP are in arms against it in Parliament. They're going to argue against it. They're going to vote against it. Because what is the NPP saying? The NPP is saying that Ken Oforiatta, who is a subject for the discussion tonight, charged 1 cedi on 100 cedis of mobile money transaction. 1 cedi on 100 cedis. Now it's 1 cedi on 12 cedis. Afenyo Makin says this is D-levy, same as E-levy and much, much worse. A lot of time will happen. There'll be a lot of occasion. There'll be occasion enough to discuss the E-levy. Is it D-levy or the new government tax? This is the first tax that the NDC government is introducing since coming into power. The NDC government is enjoying significant popularity as far as the cedi dollar is concerned. But today, the finance minister took the opportunity to announce the new taxes. If you pay 12 cedis, if you buy 12 cedis worth, you're going to pay 1 cedi, 24, 2 cedis, 32, 3 cedis. So there on and on we go. You buy 1 gallon, you're paying 4 cedis at whatever rate the petrol is. Petrol is
e-levy. Now you are bringing back e-levy. And then you say that the Ghanaian public will not feel it. Mr. Speaker, you repeal e-levy, reintroduce e-levy. That's what you are doing. What are you? This is the e-levy. You have introduced e-levy. Then you say that you run it through certificate of agency. Mr. Speaker,
honorable members,
the e-levy being introduced.
Honorable members, this is a house of record.
What is it?
Honorable members, this is a house of record. The bill introduced, which I have just referred, is energy sector levies bill.
E-levy.
So this is not electronic levy.
Mr. Speaker, what is energy sector levy? Short form e-levy, is it not it? The energy. What is energy? Is it not E?
What is before us is not the e-levy. What is before us is the energy sector levy amendment bill. And basically, it is saying that
we and in some of Dr. Bawumia and so na catch Babonti and also what to be a straight bullet or also at all their money, the president of the land, John Dramani Mahama. Mind you, have seen a video.
That Ghanaians should give 1 cedi, one Ghana cedi each when they buy a liter of fuel so that we can end doomsday. That's all. 1 cedis. All of us should contribute 1 cedis. Just 1 cedi per so that we can end doomsday.
Now you are bringing back e-levy.
Afternoon, the race to avoid a national power shutdown is on as the Energy Minister John Jinapop scrambles to find billions of cedis to purchase liquid fuel to power electricity generating plants. Now, the Energy Minister told members of Parliament on the Energy Committee that the country currently has less than 3 days of liquid fuel in stock. Now, while some more fuel has been ordered, funds are not available as we speak now to pay for this. Now, the Minister is expected to make desperate last-minute ditch effort at Cabinet to secure the necessary funds to make these payments. We can listen to him in his briefing with members of the Energy Committee of Parliament.
Thank you, Chairman. Today, as I sit here, this morning, my headache is how to get the next parcel of liquid fuel. The fuel we have to take us 2.6 days. We've placed order for fuel, but it has to be paid. We've procured some fuel on credit and working with the Ministry of Finance to pay. But the truth is that the Ministry of Finance also has its limits. And so we'll be going to Cabinet to discuss how we can improve on the sector. And that is why we are pushing for some private sector participation in ECG's operations. It does not entirely solve the problem, but it takes us to another level. Because if the collections are reduced from the 40% to say 5%, it means that we'll be collecting more. Cabinet has also adopted a position, and we'll brief you, Chairman. All MMDAs are supposed to pay for their electricity bills. They have to budget for it. We've identified what we call critical institutions. They include the health sector, the education sector, the security agencies, and the presidency. Even with that, so if you take the health sector, it's the theaters, the laboratories, the wards that will be exempted. If you take the educational institutions, dormitories are not part, restaurants are not part, only lecture theaters. So we've classified that, and Cabinet is granting the approval and will publish that. Even what we term as critical institutions, the Minister of Finance will have to budget for it and pay.
Right. So the question is about what the ministry is doing to, get the necessary funds to purchase the fuel. And of course, we can listen to the minister again on steps being taken to address this challenge.
This year alone, government spent over 24 billion cedis in energy sector. Either you call it subsidies, under recoveries, or shortfalls. This year, it is estimated at over 30 billion. In terms of the shortfall. Yesterday, we had a session with the finance minister, and a lot of the people here were there. We require about $1.1 billion to procure liquid fuels alone. Unfortunately, and the PRC is here, the liquid fuel is not part of the tariff structure. And so you will be buying close to $15 billion of liquid fuel, and that has to be paid by the center.
Ahanam de kase gbe na ABC. But me comment section wa ko kire wa dwe na me abram so metumi akenkan e de ama. Makram.